Yo, how you guys doing today? We are back. So today I want to talk about 8 ways to go broke fast. 8 ways to go broke fast. I done went broke a lot of times, and I guess I'm about to tell you about the different ways I have went broke. Like this ain't no joke, real life. So one way, high interest debt. Yes, high interest debt. High interest debt. High interest debt is crazy. Some people pay thousands of dollars. That's thousands of dollars of your money. Well, actually, it goes to the shareholders that's holding uh, in the Visa and Mastercard and all that. So that's a little tip. Get on the other side of that. But interest, high interest debt, or debt period that you are not handling or getting cash flow from. That's servicing itself. That's what you want. You want debt that services itself. But high interest debt, man, try to eliminate that fast as possible. It's okay to use that, long as you're using it in the right way. Number two, drugs, alcohol, gambling. Man, I went through that. Boy, I live in Las Vegas. I've been here a long time, almost 24. I came here like 96, 24 years. One thing I say about Vegas, Vegas, if you can survive in Vegas, because Vegas would definitely expose you if you cannot handle your vices. If you can't handle your vices, this is probably not the place you want to be at. I just seen people leave in less than a week. Real talk. I just seen people leave in a day. I just seen people come out here supposed to be here for 3 days and end up leaving early because they just couldn't handle themselves. That's what all three of them combined: drugs, alcohol, and gambling. And that stuff, unfortunately, it costs a lot of money. If you if you ever just take a break from doing whatever it is that you do and just let the money pile up on the side, you'll see how much it costs. And then you're wondering why you paying high interest debt and falling behind on bills or living paycheck to paycheck. Uh, Number three, buying too much car early in life. Now, I really wasn't a victim of that one. I bought a modest car when I first joined the Air Force, but I had the money to pay for it. Paid too much interest because I was so young. The interest rate was crazy, and that also was higher insurance. But it's some kids out here now. They first car, they trying to get a BMW. What's that? That the football players got the or whatever it's called. Man, but they could afford it. But you being a regular person, this is for regular people. Nah, dog, that ain't what you want when you coming out because your insurance is going to be high. If you're trying to get one of those expensive cars like a BMW or something like that, you got to put premium gas in it and the maintenance. Oh my goodness, I got my car fixed. Shit, I was there 6 G's, I believe. I had to get a new motor mounts. But I'm older. But when you young, nah, don't do that. Just get you a little hoopty cash car, two, three, four. Well, I don't know. Cars is kind of crazy right now, but two, three, save up two, three, $4,000, or even get a $900 car that's running good, and you put some work in. Like if you get an older car, they got books out here, and you read the book. That's what I had to do. Anybody that know me, I remember I used to pull out my book, and I got so good to where I was actually doing tune-ups for other people's cars, and just doing little stuff. That was back in the day. I ain't getting under no car now. Uh, but buying too much car early in life, that you can go broke fast that way. Number four, not using services that you pay for. And I'm guilty of this too. Gym. I still work out all the time, but I do a lot of outside. I just work out outside or go to the park or something. It's guilty again. If football ain't on, I really don't be using those subscriptions. So usually what I do, I'll watch football or actually football and basketball. And when basketball over with, I just kind of cancel everything and then start back over with the little deals and whatnot. Uh, what other subscriptions? I don't know. Maybe you bought an Audible subscription and you ain't even listened to a book in years. Use it, or that money could be going somewhere else. Go broke. All it takes is little cuts. And the same way that it happens, that it takes away, that's the same way you add. You know, $5 here, $14 here, $22 here, $33 here times 7 going out the door when it could be the opposite coming in the door. Um, Cool. Number 5 of ways to go broke fast is not having an emergency fund. I ran into this, and even though I was at the point in my life where I had just figured out some stuff and I was starting to get an emergency fund together. This was around 2008, 2009. I was working at Whole Foods, and I was like, I read something, probably Robert Kiyosaki. No, it wasn't Robert Kiyosaki. Anyway, I can't remember who it was. I read some book, and it just popped in my head, and I was like, oh, okay, you need to save this money. And then I unfortunately did get laid off. I had enough for like one and a half months of living, and then I had to wait for unemployment because jobs was crazy then, and it took like 6 months for them to do my unemployment. And by that point, everything was over with. Even though they broke me off with whatever, I can't remember, maybe 10, 12 G's or something. But it was too late. Everything was over with. Emergency fund. You need your emergency fund. It's a good way. Not having an emergency fund is a good way to go broke fast. The next one is not having savings and investing with a purpose. You got to have a purpose for your money. I'm gonna hurry up here. The next one is loaning people money. Tell them to go to the bank. $20, $40. Yeah. If they don't give you back that one time, never again. Have them go to the bank. Have them work on their credit. You could get a loan. The bank can give you money. Yeah, okay. Better yet, it's a reason why the bank didn't give them money. You know. Um, and the last one is relationships, and that could be man-woman relationships, even to your kids, to your family, just overspending in general, trying to keep up with what everybody else is doing and trying to be relevant, buying people drinks all the time, whatever, smoking your blunt with other people and all that. Yeah, it's okay every now and then, but that's a good way to go broke. Um, over going to Ruth, go to Ruth Chris on the first date. No, we can go to the taco stand. What's wrong with tacos? Everybody like tacos. But anyway, that was 8 reasons how you could go broke real fast, as told by me, a 50-year-old living out here in Las Vegas. And I will see you on the next one. That's video 2. Let's go.